Boker Tov, good morning. We continue with our 3-minute daily dose of Torah. I'd like to focus this in on the verses that appear in chapter 10. In chapter 10 of Bamidbar, where God gives the following instruction. Aseh lecha shtei chatzotzrot kesef. You should fashion for yourselves 2 silver trumpets. Miksha taseh otam. You should make them all of one piece. And they should serve the purpose of calling the assembly of Israel and to give direction for the movements of the encampment. There's one thing that firstly stands out right away, and that is the specifics of these trumpets. I understand that when it comes to the Mishkan, to the sanctuary, to the tabernacle, there were unique instructions as to how to prepare each and every vessel, and it mattered symbolically that they be followed, work in a certain way, some mystical, spiritual dimension. Why the menorah had to be miksha, it had to become from one solid piece of gold beaten out to make the menorah. But the Torah here describes that there are trumpets which have a very specific purpose. They're not part of ritual life in any way. They're there to assemble the people, to move the people. The trumpeters would sound different sounds, we're told. Sometimes you do a tekiah, sometimes you do a teruah, and the combination thereof. And people had to learn the specialty sounds that would be necessary when you have a large encampment without the ability to go from door to door, tent to tent, to give instructions in a timely fashion. You instead will stand up, and when people have been told what to expect, what to do when they hear sounds, so they'll follow the instructions. So who cares how they're made? And yet, the Torah does seem to care about that. And I haven't really seen commentaries that have something to say about this, but I know what I think about it. And that is the argument that Torah is making, is that there's something holy, not just about what happens in the Mishkan, but something holy about the way in which you assemble your congregations, you encounter them, and the way they will move about, and how they will lead their lives. And this role, you should understand, is a spiritual thing. That trumpeter is doing a holy act when he stands up to blow the trumpets and tells people to gather, or tells people to prepare to depart, and to go about the next steps of the Jewish journey. Everything in that sense is holy, and everything that we do, every call of assembly that we have, we shouldn't treat as if it were casual, as if it were profane. It really has the capacity to be holy and spiritual too. And we find that in all of our communal interactions, each and every day. Have a great day.